How to cook a lobster. The first thing you need to do is go to the fish market and find yourself a nice, healthy, and animated lobster. When you pick your lobster up, you're going to pick it up by the neck near the head. If it droops, that means it's not good and you're going to need to come back another day. Once you find your lobster, you're going to take it home in a container that allows it enough air space for it to breathe and it's nice and cool. Although lobsters are sea animals, they can live outside of the water for a few hours. Once you're home, get a pot deep enough to hold both your water and your lobster. You're going to fill the pot with water about 3 quarts for every 1.5 to 2 pounds of lobster. And be sure to not overfill your pot. You want it only about 2/3 of the way full. You're going to start boiling your water, and once it starts getting close to when you decide you're going to put your lobsters in, you're going to put kosher salt. You're going to put about 1/3 of kosher salt for every gallon or 3 gallons of water to try and mimic the salt water. And once that's boiling, you're going to put the lobsters in head first, one at a time. And once they're all in and fully covered, you can put the lid on and turn it down to a simmer. And you'll let that cook. If it's 2 pounds, you'll let it cook for about 15 minutes. If it's 1 pound, 1 1/4 pound, you'll let it cook for about 11 minutes. And if it's only 1 pound, you'll let it cook for 8. And be sure to not overcook it because you don't want the meat to get too tough. Once it's finished cooking, you'll take your tongs and you'll take the cover off and you'll take the lobsters out one at a time, and be sure to do this carefully because you don't want the lobster to fall back in and splash. You'll put the lobsters on a paper towel or towel on a hard surface, and you'll punch a hole in between the eyes and put the lobster head first into an empty pot where you'll let the lobsters drain because you're going to try and get all the excess water out of the lobsters so it won't be such a mess when you open it up. Once the lobsters are finished draining, you can serve them and you're ready to go.